It is a beautiful day. It is January 2nd today, which by the time you're watching this will be further into the future, but I am feeling so like on fire in the new year. I don't know what changed because honestly, the last couple of months have been particularly stressful and difficult, a lot of like hard situations, learning lessons, but like something changed at the end of December and now I just feel like new year, new me. I never say that. It's so cheesy, but I really do feel that energy. So today, after I finish this coffee, I am gonna do a little try on haul with you guys. I just ordered a bunch of new items from Revolve, from Princess Polly, where else? A bunch of really cute stuff for fall. So I'm gonna try on some things. What I normally do, because I've realized that I don't love shopping at malls because it's just so crazy stressful. There's so many people. I've just been doing big orders online, trying everything on when I get home and then sending usually 75% of it I will send back, but it's just so much easier. And I thought it would be fun to show you guys. So I'm gonna take you with me today. I'm gonna be recording this YouTube video. I'm also going to be recording another YouTube video on how I create my vision boards because like I said, yesterday was New Year's Day and every New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, I always make an amazing vision board for the year with like all of my goals and visions. And I posted about it on Instagram to you guys and I got so many questions from people being like, how did you do this? Where'd you find the photos? So I'm definitely gonna be making a full video on that. It's probably going to be posted before this one comes out. So if you're interested in vision boarding, definitely check out my last video. For now, I think I'm gonna finish this coffee, listen to a podcast, and then start my day. Okay, so here is look number one. It's this really cute bodysuit, leather skirt, give you guys the full look, and then these boots. I actually have worn this before. I wore this, when did I wear this? I wore this the day after Christmas to go out to tea with my mom and it was so cute. Absolutely obsessed. So everything that I'm wearing is from Revolve. And by the way, you guys, I will link to everything in the description. So the bra, the bodysuit, the skirt, the boots, all from Revolve. And this one was just a home run. I'm gonna keep all of this because I'm absolutely obsessed. Okay, look number two, same bodysuit. Actually, I'm gonna have to grab you guys so you can see the jeans. Finally found a pair that is in my size. So these ones, they're really cute. They have like this little slit on the bottom. So they definitely run long. I'm gonna have to be wearing them with heels, but I wore these actually the other day over the holidays and oh my God, so cute. Maybe let me know in the comments, like keep it or return it, but I definitely think I'm gonna keep these because I've been looking for some jeans that aren't ripped, that are a little bit more dressy, and I think these fit the bill. Okay, bear with me. I'm trying to find like the best lighting for you guys. There's a window right here, so I think I may have found it. So here is another pair of jeans. These are from Revolve. They kind of have like that asymmetrical look. Really cute in the butt. They're kind of like a dark black wash. I don't know. I mean, I like them. I don't know if they're like my favorite ever, so these are a maybe. Okay, last pair of jeans. This is another A Gold. A Gold is the brand. And I mean, they're really cute. They fit perfectly. I don't know. I'm not like obsessed with them. I just really want to love this brand, you guys, because they have so many different pairs of jeans. I don't know. I guess these are pretty cute. The lighting is definitely not as good over here. Okay, maybe, because I definitely need like just a more simple pair. The other pair that I showed you guys earlier have like the big slit in the side. So these fit a little bit shorter, would look really cute with heels. Okay, so these are a maybe. Let me know what you guys think. So obviously leather is like a huge trend. It has been since the fall and I've been looking for a leather blazer. I love a good blazer. Let's see, what do we think of this? Let's look at it in the other mirror. I'm not sure yet. Get rid of my trash. I mean, it's not showing up super well on camera, What do you guys think? I'm honestly not loving it. It looks a little cheap, maybe. So this is the first item from everything that I've shown you. This is from Princess Polly. Princess Polly is generally a little bit less expensive than Revolve. I have found some stuff that I really love from there, but it's kind of hit or miss. I think the like fit of this is just not as tailored as I was going for. So that's kind of a bummer. I don't know, you guys. I can't tell if I like love it or hate it. I might have tried on a few more times. It's not showing up well on camera, I don't feel like, but in person, I feel like maybe with the right bottoms and the right heels, this would be cute. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Okay, so this one is actually like a sweater dress. I actually wore this on Christmas Eve and it absolutely slayed. It was super warm and so cute. I wore these heels with it and it's really flattering. It kind of sucks you in. I also wore Skims underneath this, so it just gives you like a really flattering shape. I think it was only like $100 and it's like really, really high quality. So absolutely love this. Definitely good for the holidays, but also like could be worn just anytime it's a little bit chilly. I mean, I'm obsessed with it. It's so cute. Damn it. I really, really, really wanted to love this one. I mean, I do love it, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit short. I mean, if I make any sudden movements, like my butt is definitely gonna pop out. So that's a bummer. I mean, I think I could do like one size down, but then I feel like it's gonna be too wide. So this is really cute if you're super short. I'm about 5'3" and this is very short on me. So if you're like 5 feet, this would be perfect on you. Okay, here is another one that I honestly really wanted to love, but I just don't. I don't know. It's like this sweater bolero situation. It looked really cute on the model, but I'm just not loving it on me. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments. Here's what the full look looks like. It's just like wrinkling weird and not very flattering. I am not into it. So this is definitely gonna be a return for me. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, I don't know if you can see like the whole situation. I will give you like a full body, but I'm so bummed that I did not wear this for New Year's. I bought this outfit for New Year's Eve and then our plans fell through, so I didn't actually end up doing anything for New Year's, which was fine. I ended up making a vision board instead, but how freaking cute is this? Now I need to figure out a place to wear it because I don't really want to return it. Let me give you like the full body situation here. I mean, it's obviously so extra. Like this is not gonna be like an everyday outfit for me, but I'm obsessed with it and I feel like it needs to be worn. It needs to be worn somewhere. Could I wear this for Taylor Swift? I'm going to a Taylor Swift concert in March in Arizona. So I don't know if it's gonna be absolutely freezing, but I feel like this is like a Taylor Swift bejeweled situation. I don't know. Oh my God, it's so cute. I can't. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. What should I do? I can't return it, right? I can't. I have to wear it to Taylor Swift. Tell me in the comments what I should do. So that concludes the try on haul, but I'm actually gonna insert a couple clips of coats that I purchased this winter as well. One is a big white fluffy coat from Banana Republic, absolutely obsessed. It is so warm. And then the other one that I got is actually from Zara and it's a long black coat. It's a little bit more like nighttime vibe, but it goes really well over like fancier, nicer outfits. My dogs are driving me insane today. They will not stop barking. And everything that I talked about and everything I showed you will be linked in the description box below this video. But now I just put on my outfit for today. I think I'm gonna do a little get ready with me, little chit chat with you guys, because as you can see, I don't have any makeup done yet, or I don't have any makeup on yet, because I have a really bad habit of getting makeup all over clothes. So I always have to put it on like after my clothes are already on. Okay, I'm gonna do my makeup and let's chat about a few of the things that like I am starting, like habits that I'm doing in the new year that I think have already really benefited me. Like I mentioned earlier, I feel like my energy coming into the new year has already been like a 180 from 2022. And I'm gonna explain like a couple of the things, small habits that anybody can implement that I think have really made a huge difference. I already put my sunscreen on. So I'm gonna start with this primer from Charlotte Tilbury. Absolutely obsessed. I use it before and after my makeup to set it. And more Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Flawless Filter. You guys know I have been obsessed with this pretty much forever. Okay, so the first thing that I started doing a couple of weeks ago, and I know it's only January 2nd, so you're like, okay, Amy, if your energy is good, it's only been 2 days. But I started doing this in the middle of December because I just started to feel like really like scatterbrained, and honestly I have been kind of struggling this past like 2 years, like just with moodiness, and I know some of it is like hormonal, but some of it, like some days I would just wake up and honestly just feel so unmotivated, like I didn't want to do anything. I started to even like question, you know, like, do I want to have a business anymore? Like, is this something that like I see doing for the rest of my life? And I kind of realized that I think those thoughts maybe sometimes are normal. I don't have them all the time, but I think when I reach a level of burnout, and I think when anybody reaches a level of burnout of like doing too much and not focusing on the right things, you start to really have a lot of self-doubt about like, am I meant to be doing this? Am I meant to be doing something else? But all of that to say, I realized that what I needed to do was just reprioritize my time and reprioritize like my mental health. Oh, more Charlotte Tilbury, by the way. This is like a thicker foundation. So what I started to do was really prioritize meditation. And I know that's like so annoying because I honestly hate meditation. And every time somebody tells me like, oh, you just need to meditate, I'm like, shut up. Like, I can't meditate. I need to do active things. I'm a very like hyperactive person. So it's very hard for me to like sit still. But I found this app called Superhuman. You have to download it. I think they have a free trial that's like a 14-day free trial or something. And what it is guided meditations. So it's not just sitting there and not doing anything. It's a woman speaking and like guiding you through, and all like a lot of them are like less than 10 minutes. So what I've been doing is first thing in the morning and then last thing before I go to bed is that I find like a less than 10-minute meditation for either the morning or the evening. The ones that are my favorite are the ones that are focused around like manifesting who you want to become and like positive affirmations. There's so many different ones, but you guys, I'm telling you, I've been doing this morning and evening for like the past 2 weeks, and it has completely changed my life. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I feel like a completely different person. My mindset has changed. I have more energy. I feel in alignment with my business and like what I want to do again. Things feel fun. Like, I'm not dreading waking up and going to work in the morning. It's absolutely insane. So that's a habit that I'm absolutely going to continue to do into 2023. And I'm putting on my under eye concealer. This is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, an absolute fave of mine. So another thing that I wanted to catch up with you guys about, and I mentioned this on Instagram, but I don't think I mentioned it on YouTube yet, so you might not be aware, but there's been an issue with airplane noise in the new house that we just bought. It's honestly so annoying because I'm a very sensitive person to sound. Obviously, I'm making videos, I'm podcasting. Sound is really important, not only for my business, but also like when I'm sleeping. Like, you obviously don't want to be waking up to airplane noise or being woken up in the middle of the night to airplane noise. But we did not realize that we were, so side note to anybody who's thinking about buying a house, make sure that you are not in a flight path before you purchase a house. Because basically, we had signed all the papers, paid the down payment, everything was done with this house, and we came over for the final walkthrough where they like give you the keys and everything. And for the first time, I noticed the planes, like after everything was already done. So it's been a very frustrating experience because obviously I love this house. It's absolutely beautiful and amazing, but if you're not sleeping through the night, if you're being woken up to airplanes and you can't get your work done because of the airplane noise, it like becomes a situation. And so want to be really clear that I am venting to you guys. I don't want this to come off as complaining, because I obviously know that like I am super, super fortunate. Airplane noise is absolutely a first world problem, but it just is a frustration that I'm trying to figure out. And by the way, I'm using the Rare Beauty Cream Bronzer. I absolutely love this stuff, highly recommend. So I've just been trying to figure out, like, do we want to soundproof, particularly like my office and our bedroom? We had some people come in and like give us quotes for soundproofing. And that's definitely an option that ranges, let's say, from $20,000 and more and above to like each room. So it's definitely an investment that would be worth it. But I think what I've been just trying to figure out also is that when we bought this house, it was in a different area than I initially had wanted to move to, but we found this house and it was perfect. And I was kind of like, oh, I'm sure it's not that different from the original area that I wanted to live in. The original area that I was looking in is like West Hollywood, Beverly Hills. And anybody who's from LA knows that that's like the creme de la creme best area. And this size house, this size lot over there just doesn't really exist. And if it does, it's probably, 3 times the price. So I kind of convinced myself that like this area would be fine and I would just, deal with it. But I honestly feel like so mad at myself because I kind of feel like I settled, and I never do that. Like I never settle. People kept telling me like, oh, you can't find that type of house over in that area. And I just kind of like eventually believed them. And now I'm kind of kicking myself because not only the airplane noise, but I'm just realizing that like this area is just not where I ideally want to be completely transparent. And again, I don't want this to come off as like me complaining, because I know how great, like I know how lucky and grateful, and I really am appreciative of this house. But I'm just wondering in the sense of like, do I invest tens of thousands of dollars in soundproofing when I potentially don't see myself living in this area for a long period of time? So that's the predicament that I'm currently in, trying to figure out what to do, especially because we've consulted with a realtor who was basically telling us, if you do want to move, now would be the time to like get things going, because the market is expected to go down in 2023, which means like we would potentially lose money on the house if we waited to sell it. So I'm kind of like, do I rip the bullet, or do I rip the Band-Aid off and bite the bullet and just like move back to the area that I want to live in? Even though that's going to be a pain in the ass, because anybody who's moved knows like what an ordeal that is. Or do I stick it out? I am now using the, what is this? Benefit brow brush and pencil. But anybody who knows me knows that I don't necessarily make logical decisions. I make decisions based on what I feel in my heart is right for me. And this could change, but at this moment in time, I feel like I'm being called to go back to West Hollywood, Beverly Hills, because that's where I want to live. And I believe that life is short. I work hard for the things that I have, and why settle? I made a decision that maybe wasn't the right decision, but hopefully this gives anybody out there permission to make decisions and fail and then pivot and decide like, oh, I made that decision and I thought it was right for me at the time. Turns out it wasn't, and now I have the opportunity to fix it. Because you're never stuck. You are never stuck in the decisions that you make. There's always a way out, and maybe sometimes it's not immediate, but you can always figure it out. As Marie Forleo says, everything is figure outable. When I lived in the hut in Hawaii and was a minimalist and thousands of dollars in debt, I felt stuck, but I knew that like if I took action from that place of, knowing that my situation could change, that my life would completely change. And it did. Look where I am now. So just know that like you're never stuck. If you know that something is right for you, even though you maybe made a decision that wasn't right, you can always change it. I am using the MAC, I think it's actually like a highlighter powder. So I use it like on my cheekbones, my forehead, but then I also do a little bit on my nose. And then I also sometimes use it as like eyeshadow. I don't wear a ton of makeup, honestly, so I just keep it really minimal. But obviously, like, I will keep you guys updated with what happens. I mean, another thing too is that when I show you guys stories, like, we still barely have any furniture because we haven't been able to get a lot of the things we've been trying to order. Things are so backlogged still from COVID, which I guess has kind of turned out to be a blessing in disguise, because 80% of the things that we tried to order weren't gonna come until like 6 months from now. So we just were like, okay, I guess we'll look for something else. So we'll see where the wind blows me, you know, but ultimately, you gotta do what makes you happy. You gotta do what feels right to you. And even if other people think that you're fucking crazy, which I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh my God, Amy, like, you can't move. You literally just moved into that house and it's amazing. Why would you move? Well, what I'm learning is that when you're fully confident in your own decisions and you're fully confident in yourself and the decisions that are right for you, you don't necessarily need to justify them to other people. Like, if other people don't understand, then that's okay. A little bit more setting spray. It also just feels really good and gives you kind of like a dewy, glowy appearance. Okay, and then last step is mascara. I've been loving this Ilia brand, which I think is like one of the clean beauty brands from Sephora. I think I said this in another video, but I always have an issue with mascara like rubbing onto the upper part of my eyelid. And this is the first mascara I have ever used that does not do that. It's not waterproof either, so like it comes off pretty easily, but it doesn't smear on your forehead. So, or your, on your eyelid, so that's good. And the reason I'm actually getting ready today, which to be honest, I don't do that often. I probably get ready like twice a week. The rest of the time I just don't have makeup on and I'm in sweats, but I'm recording a YouTube video on how to make a vision board today because, and I'll go into this in more in depth in that video, but the vision board that I made last year, you guys, right on New Year's Eve of like the New Year's Eve right before 2022, literally everything on that vision board actually ended up coming true. I mean, everything from like the financial goal that I hit for myself, which was $3 million. I passed that so 2022, I actually hit 3.6 million in sales, which is amazing. Everything from those types of goals to vacations that I didn't even plan. Like, I put a picture of Bora Bora on that vision board without any plan whatsoever to actually go there. I was just like, ooh, I would love to imagine myself there one day. Ended up going to Bora Bora, ended up going to Paris, which was also on there. Ended up going on like private boats with Eric, which I put a picture of. I mean, just the crazy stuff. Flying first class, getting a Chanel bag, my first one, like all of those things ended up coming true. So I believe that vision boards can truly help you manifest and create the life that you desire. So make sure you go watch that video that I think by the time this one comes out, that one's already gonna be posted. If you wanna learn how to create a vision board for your life and your business, go check that out. And then everything from this video, from all the clothing links to the makeup products that I'm using, everything will be linked below. And then if you guys, as always, if you want to learn how to create passive income with your own online course, I will also link to my free training below. So thank you so much for watching, and I will keep you updated on like the house, airplane, moving back to West Hollywood situation, because I'm crazy, but it's okay, you know? I'm gonna keep you guys updated because we're all on this journey together, you know? Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will be back again soon with another video. Bye.